46 years ago, 6th of July 1973, if Bruce Lee did not send King Hu, Hong Kong film director, and I to Rome, Italy, and on the 20th of July 1973, if I were in Hong Kong, Bruce Lee could still be alive today. Let me repeat that. Bruce Lee could still be alive today. We would be sparring, kicking, punching at each other at the studio, preparing for Game of Death. And take a break, go for lunch at McDonald's, double burger, without the bread. He don't take bread, I don't take bread. And then we will go home and I prepare for dinner. To meet with Raymond Chow, George Lazenby, former James Bond actor, Betty Ting Pui, who was going to work in Game of Death, and Bruce Lee, who was going to tell me to teach George Lazenby the fight scene for Game of Death. His role in the film is only less than 1 minute, so Bruce Lee don't want to teach him how to fight, how to kick and punch. It's very simple, so want me to teach him instead. Bruce Lee don't have the strength, the energy to teach him, so asked me to do it instead. So if I were in Hong Kong during the time 20th of July 1973, shouldn't happen. Serious things should not happen to Bruce Lee. It was a terrible headache. But 6th of July 1973 to 20th of July 1973, 2 weeks, I was in Hong Kong with Bruce Lee was without me. He was alone by himself, or maybe with somebody else, I won't know. But I was in Rome with King Hu. Things happen. Ugly thing happened. Don't know what happened to him. He got terrible headache. He went to meet his friend at about 6 something, just before 7 o'clock. And then he got terrible headache, asked her permission to lie on the couch for a while. And then while Raymond Chow went to the Chinese restaurant to meet up with George Lazenby. But when it was dinner time, 7:15, she went to wake him up, but he couldn't be waken up. He was still sleeping maybe. Call Raymond Chow to come and wake him up, also cannot be waken up. Call the doctor to come and wake him up, he also cannot wake him up. Finally, the ambulance came and brought him to the hospital. And he was dead. Bruce Lee was dead, 20th of July 1973. If I were in Hong Kong on the 20th of July, I don't believe that Bruce Lee would die. I strongly do not believe that Bruce Lee will die. Because when I was sparring with him, kicking and punching with him at the studio, I never heard that he has got terrible headache. If he got a terrible headache, he would tell me. If he got injury, I would know. If I got injury, he would know. If I got headache, he would know. Things like that never happened. Headache, terrible headache, did not happen to either one of us. But on 20th of July 1973, late afternoon, he got a terrible headache. I wonder how he got into that headache. I don't really need to go to Rome, Italy on 6th of July. I don't really need to go. It was King Hu's problem. He was a liability to Bruce Lee because King Hu cannot speak English. He can only speak Chinese. So he need my help to translate from English to Chinese, from Chinese back to English. When we will meet with Carlo Ponti, film producer for Dr. Zhivago, and also to meet with Charles Bronson, with Ingrid Bergman, my godmother. But I don't need to meet my godmother because I met her a few times already, so she will understand if I did not go to Rome, Italy on that day, on the 20th of, on the 6th of July 1973. That was 45, 46 years ago. If I did not go, I think she will understand. You know, I can always go back another time. But I went anyway, on the 6th of July 1973. I went anyway, and within 2 weeks, Bruce Lee was dead. The fittest man in the world, the greatest martial artist in the world, Bruce Lee, was dead. How do I reconcile that? Until today, I still cannot believe that. Charles Bronson said to us when we were there at the restaurant, he said there is some kind of foul play against Bruce Lee. He was sorry for me because I know Bruce Lee very well. He was sorry for Ingrid Bergman. She was going to work with him in the spaghetti western kung fu. And he was sorry for himself, Charles Bronson, because he can never work with Bruce Lee ever again. Ingrid Bergman has worked with Bruce Lee before. Yeah. I was Bruce Lee all the time. King Hu was with Bruce Lee a lot of time. But Bruce Lee was gone. Nothing we can do about it. Ingrid Bergman said there's nothing we can do about it. He's in a better place. Bruce Lee is in a better place. So we just move forward and do whatever we can. That's what Ingrid Bergman told me, my godmother.